Peace and blessings. This is Empress Sue with the Quemnam Temple of African Spirituality. Coming to you, I send you love and light wherever you are. It's been a minute, a very long minute, but today I would like to share this video upon request from a subscriber. I think that people should know and to be able to use it during this time of our chaotic world. So today I will talk about libation again. This time I'm going to talk about certain libations that you can pour. First of all, let me start by saying that libations is a very key it's a very key strength and root, in our lives as people in the physical plane. If you want to achieve a goal, if you want to live your best life, you want to be happy, you want to fulfill your destiny, and if you want to have spirit influence, as in enlightened spirit, angelic forces, light beings, dimensional light field beings, if you want to have the influences and the influence of God in your life, then libation should be something that you do more often. So I'll come up with a video basically talking about libation, and if anybody has questions, I can help with that. For now, I'm going to talk about 4 types of libation. 5 types. Libation first with water, libation with alcohol, libation with milk, libation with salt, libation with honey. These are the 5 I'm going to focus on. So let's start off with libation with honey. So simply, libation with honey is a simple way to do it. You just, pour water, which is right there, pour the water inside the calabash right here. And then add about 4 tablespoons full of raw organic honey. It has to be raw honey. You don't want any honeys that are added, additives in it. Honeys with added sugar or wherever. You don't want that. You want raw honey. And the honey that you eat, okay? So you can put 4 tablespoons in here. Stir it up, and that's honey water. Now, you pour honey water libation during a time of a chaotic problems in your lives, okay? If you have any problems in your life, you have problems at work, legal issues, sudden illness, you feel evil lurking, you pour libation to be able to get yourself and your spirit grounded and to have more favor in your life. So you pour honey libation to feed your spirit guides. Okay, it quenches their thirst. It gives them strength to know and also to feel loved and appreciated from you. Okay, so like I said, I'll do another video as in what to say during libation. For now, I just want to go over these one real quick. So libation should be poured directly onto the ground, a backyard, a garden, front of the house where you can actually see the dirt. That's where libation should be poured. But if you live in an apartment, you can pour libation in a plant. And if you don't have a plant, you can pour libation in like a bowl type and make sure that you dump the water onto earth. Okay, it's that simple. But libation should always be poured directly onto earth where the earth absorbs it into the tree roots, energizing power and strength and connection between our life and the spirit life. Okay, so the salt libation is also right there. You add these salt into the calabash right here. Okay, so this is a calabash. For those who don't know it, this is a calabash. Okay, they come in different sizes. There are bigger ones. This is small. The biggest, there's medium, and the small. So you add about a handful of salt and then fill it up with water. Okay, and you first acknowledge divine spirit, which is God, the creator, the maker of our life, and the earth, Mother Earth. You acknowledge Mother Earth's strength, providing gravity for you, for your existence, and then call upon your enlightened ancestors to be witness and bear witness to it, and all your guides and your angelic forces in life. And just pour libation. The salt libation is poured if you've already poured a ram libation during a sudden illness, okay, during a sudden illness. So if you sense evil lurking around your aura or your family or your business or your love or your job, you pour ram libation, and that's fire libation. You're calling upon the angelic forces to go to war, to defend your soul and stand behind you to fight. So after that, you pour a salt libation to thank them for the good work and a good job done, okay? And you also can pour a milk libation. Now with the milk libation, if you do not have fresh squeezed cow's milk, then you can use canned milk. If you live in a place where you can't get fresh squeezed cow's fresh milk, okay, if you can't get fresh squeezed cow's milk, then you can use canned milk. I normally use fresh squeezed cow's milk. Only occasionally do I use canned milk, only when I'm rushing to go somewhere, I have to do a ceremony somewhere and I have to put the milk out, or I have to pull libation emergency, I will use canned milk. That's why I have canned milks in the house. Milk libation is basically feeding your guide. Again, you feeding them, and when they get fed, you get blessings come into your life. Okay, when they get fed, you get blessings come into your life. There's a saying that the person who purchases a dog is not the one that the dog follows everywhere, but rather the one who feeds the dog. Okay, and so when you feed your guide, when you acknowledge them with love, the same love you give your spirit, you give your body, then they bring blessings. They assist you with prayer. They assist you with prayer so that your prayer will be heard by God, and therefore you will receive great things in life. Blessings, abundance, prosperity, and great abundance of love. All right. Also, you could pour simply water libation. And water libation is a regular daily practice that I tell many clients to do. Water libation is when you get up in the morning, that's the first libation you pour, and then you do your meditation after and prayer afterwards, okay? Normally when you're about to travel, you do a REM meditation, a REM libation first, meditation, and then prayer, okay? So then you tell your guys, I'm traveling, please take the lead to my destination and make sure that any traps that are set will be untrapped, that you will destroy the traps and keep me safe and bring me back safe. So you pour REM libation for travel, for traveling for business or whatever it is, okay? And also, again, I will talk a little bit about the honey libation. So if you have a legal issue and you know in your heart that you've done nothing wrong, and that just there's a negative vibration around your aura trying to destroy your life, you will need a bottle of honey. Now let me start off by saying that there are a few emergency spiritual items that everybody should have at home. First thing is a bottle of honey, organic honey, put by your bedside where your head go. And this honey should be sitting there by your bedside where your head go. Now, those who are familiar with it, those who've taken my classes, know that we will talk in depth about the honey, and I can only explain that when people show interest in it. But it's a process that you do. So if you already have the honey and you have a legal situation that you feel like your job, you about to get fired from your job, some business deal is not going the way you wanted, and there's a negative vibration and obstruction in the way, you first get up super early, open the honey, pour libation with the honey before you go to court, before you go to the meeting, and then after that, you leave the top open the entire time you are away. until you return back from court, until you return back from the business meeting. Okay, so again, I'll talk intensively about that on another video. So right now, I'm going to end the video by saying these are simple libation. If you want spirit to be close to you, if you want your life to go totally different than it is now, especially in this chaotic time, then the goal is to bring God into your life. And how do you bring God into your life? You have to create a light-filled bridges for the Spirit of God to walk through. And libation is one way to do that. Okay? So again, honey libation, sea salt libation, simple sea salt and water is what you will need. A milk libation, preferably fresh cow's milk. If you don't have access to that, then canned milk or bottled milk is good. Alcohol is also another way to pour libation. And I hope that this video does help you live your best life on earth. Peace and blessings.